Oh, hello and welcome to another stream. YouTube says that they couldn't update my video. I hope I am online right now. So if you see me, guys, say hi. On today's stream, I'm going to continue talking about blogs and blogging and websites, building websites using WordPress and the self-hosted version, WordPress version. And I will also need your help because I want to gather the most common questions. So if you are a new blogger, if you're considering of starting a blog now, a self-hosted WordPress blog, and you have questions, please let me know because I'm planning on creating a series of videos. I already have some WordPress related videos on my channel, so I encourage you to go see them and watch them. But if there's something you have a question that I don't cover in my videos, please let me know. Leave questions on these on the comments below, and I will create a new material, either on stream format or like recorded video. Now, some background information. I have been blogging, I have talked about it previously. I have been blogging for many years and more than 10. And I have made free on blogs on Blogger, on WordPress.com. But I also have two self hosted websites, WordPress. One is more for seriously blogging. And hello, George. Of course. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. I'm gonna need you here because I'm gonna talk about you as well. Uh, so yes, I have been blogging for many years, and so I have free ones and I have self-hosted ones. We have built together with George's website. So I understand that there is a struggle and someone that is not technical might have many questions and things can be overwhelming. And one thing that I keep seeing in some communities I am part of, new bloggers, is about page builders. So let's talk about this, right, George? Let's talk about the page builders. So the two tools that I have been using mostly, firstly is Elementor, which I would call a page builder, and then Divi, thanks to George. I mean, you're the expert. I'm just learning how to use it. But there is a difference between those two. And if you are a beginner blogger, I would advise you to wait a bit and just start blogging before doing the step to go into like a page builder. So the big differences between Elementor and Divi is that Elementor is a page builder, but Divi is the theme. Is that correct? Is that correct? I'm waiting for George to agree with me or disagree. So with Divi, you can actually create a website or blog and make it as you like. But Elementor is helping you build pages, but it takes the commands or the design principles of the theme you're actually using on WordPress. So there are some limitations there, but it has its advantages and disadvantages. Okay, thank you. George says it's correct. Good. So Elementor has the advantage that it has a free version. So if you are a blogger and you want to test using a page builder, I recommend going for the Elementor, the free version, and wait a bit to see if it's something for you before investing buying it, because maybe you can realize that Divi is for you. However, Divi, you get a lot of value for the money. It is not free. It has some different plans. It has a lifetime version and it has a yearly subscription. Divi is a theme. Elementor is a builder that need a theme. Exactly. Yes, it will use the colors of your current theme. Yes, and some CSS preset. Like you remember, we had a problem with the menu and we couldn't change it in Elementor because it was following the theme's menu layout. So Elementor couldn't do what we wanted it to do. So we had to go with Divi for that. Remember? So, but for beginner bloggers, I would advise to wait a bit because, as I said, I understand that it's a big thing to start your own blog if you don't know much about all the technicalities. But I understand also the urge, the need that you need to customize, that you want to customize it and create, like, put different colors and put images here and there. And there is something actually on Elementor, but I think it comes only on the premium, on the pro version, that Elementor has its own, it has pop-up forms, and it's very good for building landing pages, Divi as well, of course. So those tools are actually good in the long run for monetization, for creating landing pages if you want to sell a service or a product through your blog. But to begin with, I would say if you want to try something, go with Elementor, the free version, and just test it out. And I have some videos on my YouTube channel that I'm using Elementor, and there are some tips and tricks for the free version. And if you don't have some like specific special um, thing to do, a special function that you want to build for making like a template that you want to reuse, you can do that with a free version. Yes, any viewers should leave their questions in the comments so we can have a Q&A. And if it happens that we don't have any Q questions right now on real time, feel free to leave them in the comments, even if you watch the replay, and we will answer them either on a following stream or on a recorded video, a tutorial specific for that question. So all questions related to blogging and websites are welcome, and please leave them in the comments, and we will do the best we can to help you. And we will do also a video. We have agreed to that, to create a video or a stream where we talk about hosting providers and the things that people should look for, whether you are a beginner blogger or whether you are an experienced website user. There are some things to look for when you search for host. So, hello, Christopher. Yes, your live stream keeps getting. Thank you so much. This was the last replays and great. Thank you so much, Christopher. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You see, I'm trying to put into practice whatever we're learning so far. And I don't know if you have a website or if something that you work with, but if you have any questions, I will be more than happy to answer them. If you have questions regarding blogs or websites, because this is what this channel is about. We're going to focus a bit. We are a team of two. Let's say it's me and George. He's in the comments. We work a lot with websites. And I want to focus a bit on blogging and bloggers and new bloggers, because I am myself in some communities, blogging communities, because I'm blogging myself, I'm writing, and I want to learn more about the whole blogging thing from a writing point of view. But I see that many are struggling with technicalities, and I'm like, oh my God, I can help those people. I want to help those people, because it is great to have your own blog and use it to build a business and create a business. So if you want to start a business, if you have like a business theme and you need a website to build this, but you are struggling with questions, with technicalities, I will be more than happy to help you. And everything is for free. I mean, I'm not selling anything. I don't have anything to sell right now. I'm going to be creating content for you guys, and I'm going to create either on live streaming or like recorded videos, as I said, blogging related. And I want to mention a bit also some other platforms briefly, because yes, I'm talking a lot about WordPress, the self-hosted WordPress.org, and avoid the free versions, the Blogger or the WordPress.com or Wix, because those are not good for professional. I mean, unless you pay for them. But there is a specific target group that could benefit from Squarespace or Wix.com, and it's not bloggers. That is my opinion, of course. If you have a different opinion, I'm open for discussion. But I would say that if you, let's say you have it's a local shop, a small company, medium, not medium, well, depending. If you have a local business and you want a static website just to promote your business, to have some information, this is what we sell, about us, a history, maybe a contact, a page with products. If it's a simple one and you have limited budget and you don't want to mess with so many technicalities, yes, it's not bad to go with those platforms like Squarespace, maybe. However, it's not something that you can own, that you can move from hosting provider to a different server, from server to server. You are stuck, maybe, if that's the word. don't take it negatively, but you are binded to that platform. But for have like 5 static pages, yes, it can work. But for blogging, um, you need something that it's flexible. Let's see the comments. Yes, great to see you live. I use Divi and can use all the help I can get. Robert, it's Robert. Yes, let me know what questions you have. I mean, we can definitely help you. Yes, just ask us, George says. And George Nicolau, as you see, Robert, he's a Divi guru expert. I mean, he's um, some platforms like Wix consider your content theirs. I didn't know that, but I guess it makes sense because you it's not the software that you use yourself. Yeah, you're using a platform and you're using their system and you pay to have a custom domain name. So I guess because of that they tell you that your content is theirs, like Facebook. I mean, yeah, we don't know anything that we write on Facebook, guys, right? You know that whatever you put on Facebook, it is it is there. It belongs to Facebook. So I presume it's something like that, where yes, it was like Amanda was writing the other day that she got censored. She was in WordPress.com and she got censored. So yes, they own the content and they can block you, I suppose, or they can take advantage of you. Yes, your own Wix, you can take your own images back. Example. Okay, you sorry, can you write that again? On Wix, you cannot take your own images. What do you mean? You cannot upload your own images, or you have to use the platform's images, or once you upload them, it's theirs? I mean, yeah, it could be the case. So, if you want to have total control over your website, WordPress.org, the self hosted, is your way to go. If you don't care so much about that, and if you just want to have some contact information about your company, yeah, okay, maybe. But sooner or later, if you feel like you want to expand your company, to grow your company, or your blogging, uh, company business, your blogging career, you will see that you need the flexibility and the ability to have your own control. Oh, if you are on Wix and you want to go elsewhere, you're not allowed to download them. I didn't know that. So, guys, keep that in mind. So, if you're on Wix and you upload pictures and you want to go elsewhere, you're not allowed to download them. That is not good. But I guess you can extract your content, like the written text, because they should have some sort of export function if you want to leave there and import your content somewhere else, but not the images. That is not good. I think the fear with using WordPress is getting into the whole self-hosted and how to do it. If I knew what I knew, then I would have. If you knew what I if you knew what I knew, or then I would have done WordPress. Yeah, WordPress, the self-hosted, I get it. It has some kind of a learning curve. This, I mean, you need some time to learn it, but there are many tutorials out there, and I will try to create some simple ones, like step by step, like make one video, 5 minutes video. This is how you do this. So that not, I see some tutorials that are like an hour or two where they go through the whole process, but it could be overwhelming. So small steps, take it one step at a time. First, find a domain name and buy it, okay, and leave it for the day. Then go the next day and install WordPress and leave it, so that you don't get overwhelmed. Then the third day, just go log in, pick a theme, and take it easy. I don't know if I make sense, or if you have any specific questions. If you have experience with the self-hosted WordPress and you haven't succeeded, please let me know. And I just want to create tutorials for you guys to help you with websites and everything, because it's fun. I mean, you get a rewarding feeling. Also, you have created something. It's you that made it. Uh, Yes, I mean it has to be simple, because if it gets complicated, you get overwhelmed, and then you quit, you let it go. But take it one step at a time. I mean, that's how we all learn. I mean, I didn't know how to build website when I started, but now I do. Um Yes, exactly what George says. There are cool communities that are willing to help. But if you have any questions, of course, we can make small videos. I mean, of course, YouTube is full of tutorials. It would be great if you were watching my tutorials, but I know that there are many tutorials on YouTube. So just a simple search can help you. And there are tutorials that they show from the beginning, step by step, how to buy a domain name and how to install it, everything. And if you go to the big hosting provider, not the big, the most well-known SiteGround or Bluehost or One.com, they have one-click installation, so you don't really have to download anything anymore. Because a few years ago, it was a matter of downloading the WordPress software, like the zip file, and then you had to buy a domain name and buy a hosting package, and then you had to upload the files, the WordPress, and build a database. It was a bit tricky, but now one click installation done in like 10 seconds, and you don't have to worry about building a database or anything. So it is very simple. And Yeah, I don't want to talk more because I'm looking forward to your questions. If you have a specific question, and yeah, regarding page builders, I was talking a bit about Elementor and Divi. If you are a beginner, download Elementor, the free version, and test it and see how it feels before you make the investment to buy something else. um, I hope I'm helping you a bit here, and I will be uploading. I have a few videos that are going to be released, videos, not live streams, about Elementor. I'm focusing a lot on Elementor because this is my tool of choice. I'm using it a lot, the pro version, but I'm going to show how to do things on the free version, and simple things for bloggers, and maybe for small companies, for small businesses. If you have a small business and you need to fix a few things, you have questions: what plugins do I need? How do I do automatic backups? There are free plugins for those things. How to, which contact form to use. Please don't use your email directly on the website to avoid having a lot of spams. There are free tools that you can use to reduce the spam. And some sort now tips and tricks: download WordFence, the free version. I mean, get all the free plugins to begin with, and then in time you will see what needs you have and what plugin you need to invest in. So one step at a time. Yes. Thank you so much for watching me. I'm looking forward to your comments and feedback. And I will see you on the next stream or next video. With I should tell you, I don't have a schedule yet, but definitely once a week, and probably more times whenever I can. I will come with a schedule and I will let you know. But one video, not live but recorded, per week. It's the plan to go here. And also, I'm sorry, I just bought myself a new ring light, and I'm looking at the ring light instead of the camera. I'm so sorry if I have to say that. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, George. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, everyone that has been watching so far. Thank you so much, Christopher. Appreciate it. Have a good day or evening or night, depending where you are. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.